Hollywood was rocked when the FBI raided the $4 million mansion of legendary actor Gene Hackman. What they uncovered was beyond anyone's wildest imagination, a hidden tunnel beneath his estate. But what really happened? Were the tragic deaths of Hackman and his wife just a heartbreaking accident? Or is there a far darker truth lurking beneath the surface? Buckle up, because we're about to unravel this jaw-dropping mystery. The mystery deepens. It's 11:00 a.m., and the world is still reeling from the shocking developments surrounding the death of Hollywood legend Gene Hackman. According to ABC News, authorities have secured a search warrant for his $4 million mansion in New Mexico. But what they uncovered inside has turned this case into something far darker and more unpredictable than anyone imagined. When FBI agents entered Hackman's opulent estate, it quickly became apparent that something was off. The house, though pristine, seemed to harbor more than just the signs of an accident or natural death. The real shock came when they stumbled upon a hidden passageway deep beneath the mansion, a tunnel that wasn't on any of the blueprints. The passage led down into a cold, damp space, thick with the weight of forgotten secrets. As the agents descended the creaky old stairs, their flashlights revealed a sight that took their breath away. Beneath the lavish home of a Hollywood icon, there was a hidden warehouse, an eerie space piled with mysterious, long-forgotten items. Dust-covered wooden crates were stacked high, some decaying over time, others seemingly untouched for decades. One agent dared to open a crate, and what they found inside plunged the room into an unsettling silence. Inside were yellowed photos, strange, cryptic images of people with unfamiliar faces, captured in forgotten times. Some depicted secret meetings in unknown locations, while others showed individuals whose identities remain a mystery. Alongside the photos were old, leather-bound files, their pages darkened by age, scrawled with cryptic notes that seemed to document events no one could have anticipated. The discovery didn't stop there. Another crate revealed personal effects, an antique pocket watch, vintage jewelry, and a small notebook filled with handwritten notes. The content appeared to be confessions or memories, hinting at something much bigger than anyone ever expected. What were these items doing in the mansion of Gene Hackman? And why were they kept hidden in such a secretive space? The chilling implications are just beginning to surface. But that's not all. As the flashlight beam cuts through the darkness of the tunnel, it illuminates a rusted iron door tucked away in a shadowy corner. There's no handle, just a heavy, time-worn lock, almost as if something, or someone, has been intentionally sealed behind it. What could be hidden beyond this door? Could it be connected to the mysterious deaths of Gene Hackman and his wife? Or is there a much darker truth, one that authorities are desperately trying to keep buried? FBI agents have kept tight-lipped about what they found behind that door, fueling wild rumors. Some believe the tunnel leads to an undiscovered underground network, while others suspect it holds the key to a long-hidden conspiracy. Whatever the truth, one thing is for sure. This mystery is far from over. As agents continue their investigation, they uncover more unsettling items. In an old, dust-ridden crate, they find a collection of strange tools, some looking like they belong to a skilled craftsman, others resembling instruments for bizarre experiments. The site raises more questions than answers. What exactly has been going on in this hidden space? Could these be remnants of Hackman's past, or are they evidence of something far more sinister? As they dig deeper, the walls reveal strange markings and symbols etched into the stone, their meaning as cryptic as the mystery itself. Is this the work of Hackman? Or do these markings hint at a far darker secret? With each new discovery, wild theories about Hackman's hidden life continue to swirl. Could the tunnel itself hold the key to solving this enigma? The public watches, eager for any new developments. The mystery surrounding Hackman's estate has captivated everyone, not only because of its multi-million-dollar value, but also because of its shadowy, almost eerie atmosphere. Nestled in a remote area, Surrounded by towering walls and massive gates, the mansion feels like an impenetrable fortress. Everything about it, its manicured gardens, the opulent rooms, speaks of wealth and secrecy. But behind this grand exterior lies a shocking revelation, a secret underground tunnel. Why was this hidden passageway built? Was it an escape route in times of danger, or was it designed to conceal top-secret documents and priceless valuables? The tunnel raises even more questions about Hackman's life and the true purpose of his estate. What's even more troubling is the meticulous care taken in designing the mansion, as if every aspect of the property was built to shield certain parts of Hackman's life from prying eyes. With each new clue, the mansion becomes more of a labyrinth, drawing the public into an endless spiral of curiosity, hoping for answers that may never come. The mystery deepened even further when the FBI discovered the secret tunnel during their investigation into the suspicious circumstances surrounding Gene Hackman's recent death. How could such a hidden passage have existed for so many years without anyone knowing? Initial reports suggest that the tunnel may have been constructed decades ago, possibly for a very specific purpose. Some speculate it was meant as a hidden underground safe room, while others believe it connects to nearby homes, hinting at a long-forgotten network. As the agents continue their search, they're haunted by strange symbols etched into the walls, cryptic markings that point to an unknown truth. What was Hackman hiding underground? Was this his private stash of evidence for a secret project, or perhaps just a quirky hobby of a wealthy man with a taste for personal hideaways? The more the FBI uncovers, the more the mystique of the estate deepens, leaving the public desperate to know what lies behind the iron gates. And the theories only get wilder. Some believe the tunnel was simply a private passage for Hackman, built to protect his privacy. But then there are the more daring ideas. Could it be a secret passage to a hidden safe room buried deep beneath the estate? Or maybe even a connection to a network of nearby homes? What if this tunnel was a gateway to a vast underground conspiracy? As investigators dig deeper, they begin to unearth old documents, unidentified devices, and most unsettling of all, those mysterious symbols carved into the walls. One agent even described them as part of an unsolved cryptographic system, raising troubling questions. Was Hackman hiding evidence of something far bigger, or was he simply a man obsessed with creating his own underground sanctuary? The investigation now extends beyond just the mansion itself. Property records are being combed through to determine if any local builders or previous owners knew about the tunnel's existence. Some nearby residents recall strange stories of workers disappearing after working on the estate, adding another layer of intrigue to this already puzzling case. Others believe the tunnel was simply an old escape route, a relic of a time when safety and secrecy went hand in hand. As public curiosity grows, rumors about the tunnel have reached a fever pitch. Some whisper that it's where Hackman hid a secret treasure, perhaps the key to unraveling the estate's dark and enigmatic past. Only time will tell where this mystery leads. If you like this video, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, let me know with a 0. I appreciate your feedback. The discovery of the tunnel beneath Gene Hackman's mansion has sent shockwaves through the public, especially given the strange and unsettling circumstances surrounding the deaths of Hackman and his wife, Betsy. As investigators continue to peel back the layers of this chilling case, the question on everyone's mind is, could this hidden passage hold the key to unlocking the truth about what really happened in their final days? Hackman's sudden and mysterious death, coupled with the odd signs surrounding it, has cast a dark shadow over the mansion and the tunnel's existence. Some believe the tunnel was used as a secret escape route, possibly allowing someone to leave or sneak into the mansion undetected. But the more pressing question remains, who needed such an escape route, and why? As the investigation deepens, agents are carefully examining the mysterious items uncovered in the tunnel, hoping to find clues that will shed light on Hackman and Betsy's deaths. Old documents, photographs, and bizarre objects could hold the answers, perhaps revealing a hidden life that Hackman kept well away from the public eye. Adding to the intrigue are the strange symbols carved into the walls of the tunnel, each one hinting at a deeper, more complex story, possibly involving secret dealings or relationships never before made public. Hackman's neighbors and former friends are now sharing their memories, each recalling peculiar details about the actor's life. Some mention odd conversations where Hackman hinted at troubles he never confronted. Others recall mysterious visitors who appeared and vanished in the dead of night, leaving behind more questions than answers. It seems the mansion's fortified walls were more than just a physical barrier. They may have concealed far more than anyone realized. As the investigation unfolds, the connection between the tunnel and the suspicious deaths of Hackman and his wife remains shrouded in uncertainty. Each new clue discovered could either bring the truth into the light or deepen the ever-growing mystery. The world watches in anticipation, eager for answers that might finally reveal the dark secrets hiding beneath Hackman's once impressive estate. The final secrets of Gene Hackman, a man of mystery who carried so much unsaid into eternity, remain just out of reach. The silence from authorities has only fueled a wildfire of rumors. The mysterious tunnels, strange signs, and puzzling artifacts discovered beneath Hackman's estate should have led to definitive answers, yet officials have kept this information locked away. Every statement from the authorities is brief and vague, like missing puzzle pieces in an incomplete picture. The FBI has conducted multiple searches, scouring every corner of the underground tunnel system, yet the items discovered beneath the mansion seem to tell an untold story. As the public waits for an explanation, all they're left with is a long, deafening silence. Important questions still linger. What was the tunnel built for? Who entered and exited? What secrets are buried beneath the surface? The continued silence only deepens the mystery, almost confirming that something much bigger is at play. Neighbors have spoken of strange visitors coming and going in the dead of night. There are unsettling whispers of workers disappearing without a trace. All these pieces of the puzzle create a story far more thrilling than any Hollywood script. Social media has exploded with countless theories, ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre, but the authorities remain steadfast in their silence, neither confirming nor denying anything, leaving only a void for the public's imagination to fill. With each passing day, the story becomes more tangled, the mystery more elusive. The evidence collected could hold the key to uncovering a long-hidden truth, or it could simply plunge this enigma deeper into darkness. But one thing is certain, all eyes are on the Hackman estate, eagerly awaiting the moment when the curtain of secrecy is finally torn away. The truth hidden beneath the cold, rocky soil of Gene Hackman's estate is slowly being unearthed, piece by chilling piece. Among the most mysterious finds are dusty old phones with cracked screens, holding unread messages that could reveal secret conversations, hidden deals, or unsent warnings. These phones are like forgotten vessels, carrying whispers of events long buried. Then there's a crumpled planner, filled with dates and haphazard notes, perhaps the timeline of a story no one has heard. Strange rendezvous with obscure names and locations that don't exist on any map paint a picture of something far more sinister. But the most bizarre finds are a series of strange vials, some sealed, some opened, raising speculation about secret treatments, experimental drugs, or even darker conspiracies. No one knows exactly what they were for or who used them, but each vial, each object, seems to be part of a larger hidden puzzle, a puzzle someone has gone to great lengths to keep out of sight. The broken phones could contain important contacts, leading to secret meetings or powerful individuals operating behind the scenes. The scribbled notes in the crumpled planner are more than just thoughts. These could be codes, instructions, or hurried plans, hinting at something larger, something concealed. And the vials, were they part of a medical treatment, or were they linked to illegal activities? Did they contain illicit substances or undisclosed pharmaceuticals? Investigators are leaving no stone unturned, carefully analyzing every detail. The dates on the messages, the handwriting in the notebooks, and even the faint fingerprints left behind are being examined. Forensic testing is underway, looking for DNA or any trace that could connect these items to a specific person. Every little clue could be the key to unlocking the truth, and with each new discovery, the puzzle gets one piece closer to completion. The world waits with bated breath. Will some terrible secret finally be revealed? Or are these just the loose ends of a story that will never be solved? When the locked doors are finally opened, will long-buried shadows be brought into the light, or will everything remain shrouded in an even thicker fog? The story of the secret tunnel beneath Gene Hackman's mansion is chilling, and what the FBI uncovered inside remains a haunting mystery. Is there more to be revealed, or is this just the beginning of a much larger tale? A shocking discovery has rocked the investigation into the deaths of Hollywood legend Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, raising more questions than answers. The couple's bodies were found in their large home in Santa Fe, New Mexico, leaving everyone puzzled. Initially, authorities reported no signs of foul play, and early speculation pointed to carbon monoxide poisoning as the cause of death. However, the case took a startling turn when investigators began digging deeper. The investigation expanded further when maintenance workers, conducting routine work on the property, stumbled upon the front door left ajar, with 2 dogs running loose around the area. But what truly baffled investigators was the discovery of a dead dog locked in a crate. Upon closer examination, signs of decomposition were visible on Hackman and Arakawa's bodies, indicating that they had likely been dead for a considerable amount of time before being discovered. Betsy Arakawa was found in a bathroom near a countertop, with pills scattered around her and an open pill bottle nearby. This led investigators to speculate about a potential overdose, a medical emergency, or perhaps something far more sinister. A veteran investigator noted the unusual nature of the case, commenting that I've handled thousands of deaths in my career, but this one was really unusual. The simultaneous deaths of both Hackman and his wife with no clear cause only deepened the confusion surrounding the case. When federal investigators arrived at the scene, they were reportedly stunned by the condition of the bodies. A source close to the investigation described their reaction as absolutely stunned, noting that while they were accustomed to dealing with bodies in their line of work, this case was entirely different. The advanced state of decomposition made it seem as though time had frozen within the home, leaving investigators to wonder how such high-profile figures could remain undetected for so long while their bodies decomposed. As authorities continue to search for answers, they are now awaiting the results of an autopsy, hoping it will shed light on the true cause of death. With every new detail, the case only grows more perplexing, and the public waits for the truth to emerge from the shadows. From natural causes to accidents and even criminal theories, the passing of Gene Hackman at 95 has left a significant void in the film industry. One of Hollywood's greatest actors, Hackman won Oscars for his unforgettable roles in The French Connection and Unforgiven. He is perhaps best known for his iconic portrayal of Lex Luthor in Superman, as well as his memorable performances in The Royal Tenenbaums. Hackman's range as an actor was remarkable, with experts praising his ability to seamlessly transition from intense dramas to action-packed thrillers and even comedies, as in Get Shorty. Film historians have consistently lauded Hackman for his depth in dramatic roles and his knack for delivering genuine comedic timing. After retiring in 2009 due to health issues, Hackman remained largely out of the public eye. His last public appearance was in 2003, when he accepted a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Golden Globes. His final public sighting was in 2023, when he was seen dining at a restaurant in New Mexico with his wife. He appeared frail, walking with a cane and relying on his wife for support. The news of Hackman's death sent shockwaves through the Hollywood community, with many mourning the loss of a true legend. Gwyneth Paltrow, who worked alongside Hackman in The Royal Tenenbaums, posted an emotional tribute on social media. She shared a photo of the two of them together, accompanied by a broken heart emoji, reflecting the sadness felt by so many who had the privilege of working with him. After the bodies of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were discovered, the New Mexico Gas Company was called in to investigate a potential gas leak, with carbon monoxide poisoning being an initial theory. However, after inspecting the gas lines and potential hazards, the company found no issues. The investigation continues, with authorities gathering evidence and awaiting autopsy and toxicology results. They have vowed to uncover the truth behind the tragic and mysterious deaths of the couple, seeking to determine what really happened in their final days and whether any strange details surrounding their deaths point to a deeper mystery. One of the most striking aspects of the case is the condition of the bodies, which showed signs of decomposition, raising questions about the time of death. Some suspect natural causes, accidents, or even a self-inflicted death, while others are considering more unusual possibilities. Investigators were alarmed when they arrived at the scene to find the front door of the house wide open. This raised concerns. Had the couple left the door open, or had someone else entered or exited before the police arrived? These questions remain unanswered, adding to the overall mystery. Hackman was found in a small room near the back door, seemingly collapsed with his cane and sunglasses nearby. Betsy Arakawa was discovered in a bathroom on the opposite side of the house, where a broken space heater and scattered medication were found next to an open prescription bottle. In addition, 3 pets were in the house, 2 still alive but 1 dead in a cardboard box. The discovery of the dead dog raised suspicions that food and water may have been unavailable for some time, especially since the dog showed signs of extreme hunger and thirst. This supports the theory that the couple may have been deceased for days or even weeks. Experts note that when a body is exposed to warm, dry air for an extended period, the skin can become tough or hard, a process that typically takes days to weeks. The condition of the house is still unclear, but the presence of a fireplace near Arakawa's body suggests that the air in the house may have been dry, possibly accelerating the decomposition process. Authorities have ruled out carbon monoxide poisoning, as the gas workers found no signs of a leak. An autopsy also revealed no signs of injuries or forced entry. However, investigators are keeping all possibilities on the table, including the theory of a double suicide. In cases like this, people often leave notes or rearrange their surroundings in a certain way, but there were no such signs in this case. The investigation remains open, with many questions still unanswered. Another theory suggests the couple may have chosen to end their lives together due to health issues. In these cases, people often overdose together, but since they were found in different rooms, this theory is less convincing. It's also possible that one of them died first, perhaps from a fall, illness, or overdose, and the other, unable to cope with the loss, followed suit. If Hackman collapsed in his room, Arakawa may have found him and taken drugs to self-medicate. However, this remains unclear and will depend on the results of the toxicology tests. Additionally, investigators are considering environmental factors, such as the possibility of severe dehydration or exposure to harmful elements. They are also examining the couple's medical histories to see if any underlying health issues could have played a role in their deaths. The case remains a puzzle, with many theories but no definitive answers yet. We truly appreciate you for sticking around and watching our video. Leave a 2 in the comments to let me know you are still here with us. With no clear answers to explain their sudden deaths, investigators are exploring every possible clue. Testing samples from their bodies could take weeks or even months to yield results, leaving many questions unresolved. Police are also digging into their phone records, emails, and medical visits to see if there were any unusual signs in the days leading up to their deaths. Some have even raised the possibility that a third party might have been involved. While there were no signs of forced entry, the fact that the door was left open suggests someone could have been inside. However, it's still unclear whether this individual was simply a visitor or someone with malicious intent. The investigation continues as authorities strive to uncover the truth. The cause of death for Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa remains a mystery. Was it a tragic accident, a decision they made together, or something else entirely? For now, the question remains open. The public continues to speculate, awaiting the results of medical tests to shed light on what truly happened. With so many unanswered questions, their deaths continue to perplex everyone. Perhaps in time, loved ones will offer more insight into the events leading up to their passing. Gene Hackman's daughter, Elizabeth, spoke to TMZ and expressed her belief that carbon monoxide poisoning might have been the cause of her father and Betsy's deaths. She pointed out that, despite his advanced age, her father had been in good health and showed no signs of serious health problems prior to his death. Elizabeth suggested that a gas leak or carbon monoxide exposure could have affected both of them. She also shared that, even at 95, her father kept an active routine, regularly practicing Pilates and yoga to stay fit. As for Betsy Arakawa, Hackman's other daughter, Leslie, described her as a devoted partner who had taken excellent care of her father throughout their marriage. Leslie noted that Betsy was always deeply concerned about his health, making sure he was feeling well. She also shared that her father had always loved Betsy dearly, and their marriage had been extremely happy. Leslie expressed her gratitude to Betsy for her care and was saddened by her passing. After the passing of Gene Hackman, his family shared a heartfelt statement, expressing their grief. His daughter Elizabeth, along with Leslie and Annie, said, "Our hearts are heavy as we share the sad news of the passing of our father Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy. To the millions who loved him for his acting talents, he was a legend. But to us, he was just a father and grandfather. This loss leaves a void that words cannot fill, and we are devastated." Many in Hollywood, including Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman, have paid tribute to Hackman's incredible legacy. Eastwood, who directed and starred with Hackman in Unforgiven, said there was no more talented actor than Gene, calling his performances authentic and powerful and describing Hackman as a dear friend he would miss dearly. Gene Hackman's passing is still felt deeply, but his legacy in the film industry will undoubtedly live on. From humble beginnings in Pasadena, Hackman rose to stardom, becoming one of Hollywood's most versatile and respected actors. His breakthrough came with Bonnie and Clyde, where his portrayal of Clyde Barrow earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. That role solidified his place in Hollywood history and marked the beginning of a legendary career. Hackman's performance as Detective Jimmy Popeye Doyle in The French Connection, 1971, was a turning point in his career. His portrayal of a tough but complex cop earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor and remains one of the most iconic roles in film history. He continued to excel in a variety of roles, from his memorable portrayal of Harry Caul in The Conversation, 1974, to playing the charming yet villainous Lex Luthor in Superman, 1978. Behind the scenes, Hackman faced health challenges, undergoing a successful angioplasty procedure at the age of 60 to prevent a heart attack. Despite these struggles, his career remained strong, and his impact on the film industry is immeasurable. The deaths of Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa remain a mystery, and while there are theories about natural causes, the true cause has yet to be confirmed. Given Hackman's past health issues, such as undergoing angioplasty and his decision to retire due to his heart condition, it's possible that natural causes could have played a role in their deaths. However, the condition of their bodies and the surrounding circumstances, including the unexplained decomposition and the strange details about the house, make it difficult to rule out other possibilities. As investigators continue to gather evidence and await the results of autopsies and toxicology tests, it's clear that the case is not straightforward. It's important to consider all theories, from natural causes to potential foul play, before drawing any conclusions. The deaths could very well be linked to health issues, especially considering Hackman's history with heart problems and his health challenges over the years. However, until more information becomes available, the question of whether their deaths were due to natural causes remains open. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. See you in the next one, where we'll continue to bring you fascinating celebrity stories.